throw up.
It's the Grift report.
Oh, God damn it.
So Tyler, by the time this goes up, episode 8
We'll
will
all be
already
dead.
have has already gone up. So episode 7 of The Last of Us on HBO focused on the DLC from the game, which, if you don't know, is downloadable content, which is like a bonus thing you could play. It came out.
It's like a movie?
It came out a couple months after the game came out.
Oh, okay.
And it's pretty much like a movie. I mean, what you saw on the show is pretty much what the DLC is. There's not a ton of like gameplay. It's more of just
That's cool.
developing Ellie's backstory and doing stuff like that. So, of course, it comes out, and just like in the game, Ellie kisses
Riley.
Riley.
Riley. I just watched it last night. So
Kisses her, and it's like establishes they are both into each other. It's more than just a friendship. It's definitely more flirtatious and all that stuff. It's a romantic scene. It's a cute display of young love. And then immediately gets taken away from us because it's The Last of Us. But, of course, just like episode 3, people got upset about episode 7 because gay people. That's really all it is gay people exist. And a lot of them are trying to say, well, it's gay filler episodes. And I'm like, okay.
It's what?
Gay filler episodes. Like, both the gay-centric romances are just filler episodes in the season. Like, they think it's, like, it's just interesting to me that, like, they're clearly just dedicating these episodes to these gay couples and they're filler episodes. First of all,
no, actually.
First of all,
yeah.
it establishes background
Yes.
for both characters.
Yes.
For Bill and for the characters. Yeah, Bill and Frank, and it establishes how Ellie got bit.
Yes.
It also establishes why, again,
Probably why she hooks up with Marlene,
This
because
is-
Riley's a firefly and everything, and they're going to find them together and be like, why the fuck haven't you turned or whatever.
This is why you should not listen to these people's opinions.
Yes.
Because they don't have opinions, because they have no media literacy. Because if they did, they would understand what the fuck themes are. The themes of this show, the themes of the game, have always been caring for someone else in the worst possible times, when it should be you focus on yourself and you focus on survival. But you put yourself aside for another person. That's always been the theme. That's what Bill and Frank's story was about, and this is what Ellie's story is about. But you can even go a different direction and say this theme is continuing the character arc that she's on because Joel is sick. So we're having the flashback to show why she is so adamant to save him, because everybody she loves dies. You dumb fuck. Simple. They're not filler.
Yeah.
They add to the narrative.
Yes.
And I rest my case, Your Honor.
Okay, well, now it's my turn. I told you I was going to go off because I was
Yeah,
thinking
go
about
ahead.
this
Yeah,
morning.
I was like, I need to get my rant in, and then you'll get your rant in, and then we'll do the clips.
So, I'm reaching out to you, who the folks who follow these pieces of shit and who think it's okay that these like don't say gay bills here in Iowa. The leadership in Iowa right now is fucking
Trying to
horrible,
ban gay marriage.
and there's going to be a lot of teen mental health crises over the next 5 or 6 years because you passed this fucking bill and you're marginalizing an already marginalized group,
Making them out kids.
And dude, you know what this episode told me, man?
What?
So imagine you're a 13-year-old kid. I want every adult listening to do this. Imagine you're a 13-year-old kid, and I'll talk about me because I'm a guy. It'll make it easier for the story. But I'm 13 years old, and I'm kind of already coming into my own in junior high, and I'm dealing with all that pressure, like growing up, and everybody's getting into cliques, and there's girls and stuff, and hair's
Getting
popping up.
boners all the time.
Yeah, right. And not only that, but even worse, dude. Like something's wrong with me because I want to kiss my guy friend, like my best friend, like. I want to kiss him, Like there's something wrong. That's wrong, right?
Yeah, all the other guys
dude,
are
my
talking
mom
about
and dad,
girls. And
but like my mom and dad, like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like if you watch this episode, like how terrified Ellie is, but excited. Like when she first kisses Riley, because you can tell
she's
that there's
taking a leap of faith.
well, you can tell that there's something there. Like she's not just
more
just
than friends. Yeah,
absolutely. There's something there from both of them. They've both felt it.
she
like,
turns the music on. That
They've
she's
held
listening
hands
to.
before.
They dance.
It's
Yeah.
at the
It's
tail
very
end of the
romantic,
episode,
yeah.
right? It's at the tail end of the episode, and throughout the episode, you see moments of romanticism, of touching things, holding hands, things like that.
She got quarters for the game for her. She's like, I ripped this up. I wanted to make this special because it's your birthday. Or is it her birthday in the story, or is it just she was just
I don't know.
she was just trying to give her the best night
The
of her
point
life.
is
or whatever.
they're best friends, but it's clear that they've never tried that.
And now they're seeing each other in a romantic light.
It's kind of beautiful, man.
It's a cute, like I said, it's a cute portrayal of the young love.
Imagine that you think there's something wrong with you, and then you meet somebody just like you.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Wait, and you like me too? How much washing all of that bullshit away for you that must be.
Yeah.
You've been hiding behind a wall your entire life. You haven't even told your parents, man. You don't even know if that's right, that you should be feeling that way. And then you realize that everything about it is right, and you are right, and there's nothing wrong with you. You're just a human being like the rest of us, trying to figure it out. And that is what pisses me off about these adults on YouTube. They are fucking pieces of shit, and they're hurting children and young kids because they can't figure out that all of us are just human beings trying to figure it out. And shame on fucking all these fuckers that we're about to talk about, dude. Shame on you for being just assholes about not knowing what it's like. I'm glad that you never have had a point in your life when you were felt like you were on your own or you never belonged. I'm glad. But there are a lot of people out there who have felt like that. And you're making it worse for them. And shame on you. That's my rant.
Well, it's only one person today, but it's.
But fuck her.
She's got six clips, but they're all short.
Okay.
Shorter.
You know, off topic. You know the Paul Giamatti Verizon commercial where he's
Einstein?
Yeah, we need to get that drop where he's like, brilliant.
Oh, the Guinness commercials?
Brilliant. No, yeah, whatever.
But that's what I was thinking of. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Those poorly animated Guinness commercials.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Which probably shouldn't have been marketed to me on ESPN when I was watching as a kid. But anyway,
you'll get to drinking eventually, kid.
Yeah,
Just
you get 'em,
you better sip your dad's
so anyway, Melonie Mac had something to say this past week on
and we wish
the
she
episode.
hadn't.
Nah, I wish she hadn't. The problem I have with Melonie Mac,
Not that I want her to be silent, be defeated.
she's an interesting one because she is the classic Christian where she uses her religion to back up her bigotry.
Literally.
And it is, let's not mistake it, it's bigotry. Because this develops, and by the way, I just got to say this. Nobody talks more about trans people than conservatives that hate trans people.
Yeah.
Trans people don't even talk about trans people as much as these people talk about trans people.
No.
And somehow this episode is a launching pad for her to go on a transphobic diatribe. But she does address the show first. So the whole thing is she's reading a Bounding Into Dumb Shit Comics article where she talks about Storm Reed, the girl that portrays Riley in the episode, says if there's any with the homophobic backlash, she's like, don't watch it.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
That's
don't watch
fair.
it.
That is
Bella
completely
Ramsey
fair.
said, I got bad news for you. This is a progressive story, and if you don't like it, if you hate it because of that, or you don't like it because of that, that's on you, and you're missing out. Which is absolutely right.
It also says a lot about you.
If you're not allowing yourself
being.
to see
The beauty in love.
see that love can work in any,
Right.
and it doesn't matter what race or creed or sexuality. Love is love.
How strong the human soul and will can be to weather crises and everything.
And it's like I said, it's cute to see that teen angst in the teen. It's the beginning of a teen romance, because we've all been there. We've all had that moment, like you were talking about, where it's like, oh, should I kiss her or should I kiss him or whatever, whatever. And yeah. Anyway, let's talk about Melonie Mac reading this article, talking about Storm Reed, saying if you don't like it, don't watch. Oh shit!
If you don't like it, don't watch it. Which, for the record, I haven't been watching it. I watched.
So it's great that you have an opinion
on
on
it. I thought
it
it was so overrated, and not nearly as amazing as people were letting it on to be. That I don't know, I just didn't have any interest. Wasn't for any of the gay stuff, but mind you, the gay episodes appear to be filler episodes. So it's a little funny that this is that in the first season there's going to be 9 episodes total, and at least 2 of those are filler already. What does that freaking say?
First of all, it says nothing because they're not filler episodes. Second,
Also, you haven't even fucking watched it, so shut the fuck up.
but that's my favorite part. That's my favorite part. She has not claimed she's not watched it since the first episode, but the only time she has talked about it is when there were 2 gay-centric love stories.
Well, how the fuck do you know, you dumbass?
All right, here's clip number 2.
How many we have?
6, but they're
Oh,
all short.
Fuck. Okay, good.
Keeping the plot moving forward.
Again,
and they
why she thinks they're filler episodes.
both are filler episodes in nature. It
No, they're not.
definitely begs the question of, is this pandering, and was this just,
Not.
what is the focus here, and is it just for
Just
woke
playing it
points rather than actually adding more context to the story? Could some of this stuff have been incorporated in existing episodes, and in this case via flashbacks, whatever it may be? Did they need entire episodes in the first season, right? Or look at Bill's story, how they changed things just to incorporate that, for example.
Incorporate what? Incorporate what?
It does ask a lot of questions. It has a lot of questions.
Incorporate a
left for us
gay
there.
love story instead of being a cynical story?
She can't even say homosexual, can she?
No, she can't.
What a piece of fetid human fucking garbage you are. Fuck you.
Okay.
No.
We're not even into the worst stuff yet.
I can't fucking wait, you fucking scumbag.
No, you.
How fucking dare you using fucking Jesus Christ to fucking
It
call
gets
people
worse.
out.
It
Oh
gets
my
worse.
God.
Now you got to get through
Okay,
it.
I'm
You
just
got to
gonna
get
sit
through
here
it.
in silence for the rest of the time, or else I will.
But you
I
know
will
my
rip
favorite,
this microphone to
my
shreds.
favorite part is the end of that. Towards the end of that clip, and she's like, "Well, they changed Bill's story to incorporate that. What? Incorporate what? Incorporate what? You can't say it.
Butt sex, cowboy butt sex, butt sex. Melonie Mac.
Also, it's kind of tired.
That's not.
You know what's really tired? Joke is when they talk about a gay love story. These chuds, and they put fucking Brokeback Mountain as a thumbnail. I'm like, good job, you made a joke from like 2006.
Is that the only one that they think has ever been portrayed on screen?
Yes, well, it is probably
Well, before all
to
this
be
goddamn
honest,
woke shit, that was the only gay thing I ever saw.
Also, do you think they'd be upset if they found out where John Voight got his fame from? What the fuck was that?
It was great. Great content. Unlike
I
this.
think despite what people are going to say, if they don't like it,
Horrible
I think
content.
there are going to be a lot more people that appreciate it, a lot more people
This is
that
Storm.
feel
Oh, sorry.
represent-
This is her reading a quote from Storm Reed saying that, like, even if people don't like it, it's still, hey, it's nice that this is being represented, is what she's saying.
and seen and heard, so that's what matters. See, I can't even tell you guys, so y'all know if you've been watching me long enough, I am so tired of this whole representation narrative. People need to be seen. This is just pure narcissism. If
Says
you cannot, anybody who needs to see themselves on a TV show or to see themselves in a video game to enjoy it, if they need validation from Hollywood just for their own existence, then they're a very fragile person, okay? This is just weird, this obsession with having to be seen all the time. Like, can we not just focus on good stories being good stories instead of this obsession with being seen?
So,
see,
sorry.
she's white, right?
I have my hand up.
Oh.
I have my hand up, teacher. Oh, jeez.
Jeez, son of a bitch.
No, I was going to... The reason I have my hand up, because you were going to say the same thing I was going to do it, so I just wanted to get to you first. Yes, she is a straight, white Christian woman. So she doesn't know fuck all about not being...
She's been seeing herself on screen for fucking centuries now. God damn it. Are you stupid? You've been fucking seeing yourself. God. You're fucking worthless fucking white bread fucking kind. Go a fucking way.
Did you say white bread?
I'm tired of it. Oh, I'm way. Fucking shut
Fucking
up.
whiteys.
Shut up.
You know who I can't stand?
You're fucking mayonnaise.
I can't...
Nobody likes... Oh, what?
Sorry, you knocked out the...
Damn it.
You knocked out the mic for a second.
I'm so pissed.
Yeah, you fucked up the audio.
Are we
No,
still
it's
recording?
fine. We're still good. We're still good. But the thing came out for a second, so you might have been like digitized for a little bit.
That's fine.
I
was pissed.
No, yeah. It's worth pointing out she's a straight white Christian woman. There's a couple more clips. So this,
We have to.
no, God, you're gonna get real. If you're angry now, it's gonna get worse. I might have to mute you. So
Put my hands in my pockets.
So she proceeds to use
put the
this.
knives away.
This, by the way, is a 27-minute video. So she is like using this as like a platform to just go off on her transphobia. And I will tell you this.
Fuck you, Melonie
So
Mac.
whoever Eric July pays, or whoever is Eric July's biggest dick rider on Twitter, Ripaverse goalposts.
Right.
It accused me of like they actually took a clip when we did the thing about the Ripaverse cards,
Right.
and accused me of being this guy that's like jealous of Eric July because he made all this money for the comic book.
Yeah, well,
You
that
know
was
what?
the
I'm
big
not- no, no,
comment
no.
we kept getting.
But here's the
was,
thing:
what colors you-
I'm not jealous of Eric July.
No.
I'm jealous of Melonie Mac because she can go on camera and be the dumbest fucking motherfucker on the planet and make money off of it. I'm jealous because I have to have integrity and actually be honest with you guys and tell you what I feel.
Much more
But
difficult
she can come
than
on
just
here
going on and spouting diarrhea from the latest
and
fucking
she can
bullshit you saw on
yeah,
Fox.
so she can put in
You
her
fucking
her
idiot.
Midwest Christian fucking bigotry
Fuck off.
and all of this.
Jesus Christ was never a bigot, you fucking piece of shit, okay?
Hey.
Sorry.
But you're right.
Okay.
Look at how
hands in my pockets.
you're. What is it like? Think about food, for example.
Oh,
and
time
eating
out. She's using food and eating and dieting as an example against trans people.
Wow.
stuff, eating like cake and pizza and foods that are bad for you, that are bad for your body, especially those addicting foods, potato chips. If you just had no inhibition, right? If you didn't if you didn't fight against your own cravings, you would want to keep eating this stuff. Most people would want to keep eating this stuff until we're on my 600-pound life and Dr. Now is throwing shade at us and roasting us and people are laughing,
No, I don't.
So you can't say, oh, but it's natural for me. It's natural for me to want to eat a whole large pizza and a whole box of Cinnabons and drink a
Suck a
giant
big cock.
thing
Is that
of
what she's
soda.
trying to say?
It's
She
natural
can't
for
say
me to
suck
wanna
a
do
big
that.
cock,
My body
can she?
naturally wants to do
She
that.
can't
Well,
say
She can't.
take
Everybody
a
wants to
big
do
cock
things that
in the
isn't right.
butthole, can she? She can't talk about scissoring, can she? Well, let me tell you for you, Melonie Mac, sucking a big old cock.
Might be fun for some, but not me.
Yeah, but she can't even say it.
No, but
fuck off, man. Just
so
fucking,
the idea.
I'll bet you she always has sex with the lights off.
Well, yeah, she doesn't even swear.
Always.
She doesn't swear
Always.
at all. She reads her Bible.
She spends all this time keeping her body tight.
I want to be clear.
Doesn't let her
I want to be
boyfriend see
clear.
it.
I don't have a problem if you practice Christianity.
No,
and
me
you
neither.
believe there's a God. And
No,
you,
me neither.
And we go to church and everything. As long as you don't use that for your bigotry,
Yeah, 'cause-
you're fine with me.
Because Christianity is not about bigotry, you fucking bigot.
Exactly.
You're a bigot who likes God.
but
Not Christian.
But to compare gluttony
Oh, right?
to wanting to be the person you want to be.
Thanks for
is-
making that 14-year-old think that they're already thinking that they're weird, and then they listen to your fucking bigoted ass, and then they're like, well, I'm definitely weird. Melonie Mac says I'm a fucking fat turd. What if they are actually overweight too? You just fucking,
Yeah.
you might as well have gone into that house, Melanie, made a fucking noose for that kid.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
okay.
for what?
You're not wrong.
Are they not? Is this not
All right,
where it's headed?
Tyler, we got two more
Okay,
clips.
sorry.
We can do
Okay,
this.
god damn it. I'm so mad.
All right. So yeah, she continues to talk. Like seriously, this is the thing. This is why I did it this
Hands in my pockets.
This is why I structured it this way, because she this is what they do. They take a topic that is in the zeitgeist. They take a topic that's popular. They take a topic that they know will get clicks, and they talk about it for a little bit, and then they use it as a jumping off point to talk about their fucking alt-right politics.
Yeah.
And this is a great example. What does transgender shit or trans people have to do with anything with this fucking episode? None.
Nothing.
None.
Nothing.
Here's clip number 5. You know what's funny is I forgot the order of the
Oh,
clips.
before
so I'm
you,
starting to play them,
that's
and
fine.
then I can
but
give you
before you
backstory.
play the order, hang
Hold
on.
on.
All right, so
She's quoting some fucking
Okay,
crazy
but
lunatic.
I have to say this. There's kind of an issue, and I know that I know that people in the community have felt this and have seen this. but LGBTQA plus. There's a reason for that because there's strength in numbers, and there are far too many fucking pieces of shit trying to make their lives harder. That there's strength in numbers to be LGBTQA plus. And I know that there are people within those letters who are like, I don't like being grouped all together, okay? Because of fucking bigots like this who, because there's a T in there and this episode has lesbians, because they're bigoted and ignorant, they're going to go, well, trans also, and it's not. But there's strength in numbers. I have no problem with the acronym or whatever to use because there's strength in numbers, and it's better for them to band together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And be able to change stuff for the better for them. Why not? Why would you want your life to be harder? But there's a danger in lumping them together that ignorant fucks like this
and it's
just
also
lumping them together in the wrong way.
Also the ignorance of thinking that trans people are pedophiles. And
right. Yeah. Or groomers.
Or groomers.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Dylan.
Fuck you, Dylan. Get those people arrow.
So this next clip, she's quoting some lunatic who I don't even remember his name, and I don't care to give him any credit.
Sure.
But she's quoting him to pretty much say that transphobia or the wokeness in general and trans people are demonic.
He states signs are all around that. The devil is doing just that today in our world.
Yeah, it's you. You working for the devil, dumbass.
Anytime I see millions of otherwise rational people doing irrational things, I look for the demonic element in what's going on.
Like loving my fellow human being? How irrational is that?
Has fallen upon earth, and you and I are witnessing it before our very eyes. I agree. He continued, it is manifested in such things as the surgical mutilation and infliction of puberty-blocking drugs on
I'm sorry, I'm going to stop it early.
Wait,
but I'm going
to actually say puberty?
There's more.
That doesn't make sense. I think she's bullshitting about not swearing and stuff. If she's okay saying technical terms like puberty,
a penis, I don't think she says penis, but you know. But I want to stop right there. Because
yeah, please, can we not?
No,
hear
there's
the rest?
more.
Oh. I thought you were just saying like this.
No, but I just want to talk right now because there's people that have used this argument, and I think it's great. And every time you get a chance to do it, use it. If a woman gets a tit job, is that mutilation?
Oh.
Is that mutilation?
Oh.
If someone gets a nose job, is that mutilation? Someone gets Botox, is that mutilation?
Whoa.
You don't
but it's only when it involves the genitalia. And you know what? How the fuck is that any of your business?
Prepubescent children in the name of transgender
and
ideology.
No prepubescent kid is getting
manifested in drag queen shows in public libraries targeting audiences of elementary school children. Preach it! Preach it, brother. It is manifested in pornographic books in public school libraries, targeting those same children. It is manifested in primetime TV shows depicting and celebrating Satan worship.
Nope.
I could go, but you get the point. The blanket of demonic insanity has fallen upon the world.
Yeah, I'm done with this.
No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. But to wrap it up, this is what it sums it up here for us.
I hate that we've given this much time to this.
Oh, he said it! He said it. Well said. It is so true, though. This is just plaguing society as a whole.
Yeah, I know.
And it's being glorified.
I should have sped her up. She takes so long.
Dude, just read your Bibles, people. Read your Bibles and see what. I've been reading the Old Testament over again. I just finished Judges, and my goodness, Judges alone will show you. Judges.
Tyler took his headphones off. And he's like, tell me when it's over. And then he puts his headset.
Right when she's like, read your Bibles, people. I'm like, nope, I'm out. Fuck this shit. Nope.
I'll play the rest of the clip.
Okay. Like an action movie. It's intense. But Judges will show you just how much a corrupt society, this is the thing, is when you start allowing sin and accepting sin at
being
all.
Being trans is sin.
And especially
being gay is sin. Being who you are is sin.
And you're not speaking out against it. It compounds. And things do get
the sin is capitalism,
things
you fucking idiots.
Things get a lot worse.
Things get a lot worse if you let gay people and trans people exist. I got news for you, Melanie. They've existed since humans have existed. I'm sorry to tell you that.
Since before Jesus.
It's not this.
Oops.
It's not. By the way, trans people are.
Wait. would that just blow the fuck out of her mind if I told her that transgender and gay people have been around since before Jesus? Because wait a second, there wasn't anybody around before Jesus.
Personally, I think she'd be more freaked out if you said Jesus wasn't white. I think she'd be really worried about that.
Does she really think Jesus?
I don't know. I'm just being a dick.
Yeah, I mean, most of those fucking idiots do.
I don't give her the benefit of the doubt.
It's not Christianity. It's Republicanity.
But this is what I mean. This is why I don't like Melonie's. Why I titled this as she's a transphobic moron, because she is.
Yeah.
The reason I hate her. Now I'm using stronger language. The reason I don't like her is because she went out of, just like all of her chuddy friends, like Nerdrotic and Heel versus Fuckface. They do this thing where they're like, oh, we're all gonna play Hogwarts Legacy. They never cared about Harry Potter until all this stuff with J.K. Rowling, and then she creates a character, first name Ima, last name Bigot, and like plays this game and makes multiple video after video after video, like dunking on people trying to boycott the game and talking about the sales and how great it is. It's like, you are pathetic. Seriously, you're fucking pathetic. If you spend your existence, which, by the way, don't have much time of it on this earth, and you're going to spend that much time, dedicate that much of your life because you like the money to, and honestly, because she's a religious bigot and she's a fucking lunatic, and you're going to spend that much time, dedicate that much time attacking people that want nothing to do with you, have never done it. What happened? Did you date someone that transitioned to be a woman and that made you feel weird? Is that what happened? What is your honestly tell me, what is your reasoning for hating these people? Why do you need your God? Which I gotta tell you, if your God is what you think it is, your God sucks.
Also, this is the same person who would try to ban books but would be okay with a demonic magic user like Harry Potter being in her library because it's, J.K. Rowling. Can I tell you about this really great story I read once? It's a great fucking coming of age trans. It's actually a coming of age homosexual story, and it's about this kid, and he lives under the stairs, and
he's a wizard.
No, it has nothing to do with it. It's actually about homosexuality.
I thought you were talking about
and he's
Harry
a kid,
Potter.
and he's about 9-10 years old or whatever, and he lives under the stairs, lives with this horrible family and stuff, and they really treat him like shit because they know that he's acted out who he really is, which is a gay kid, And they've really treated him like shit and put him under the stairs and stuff, and they just treat him like shit, just like shit. And one day he gets this visitor, and it's a visitor, and this kid realizes that he's not the only gay kid or person in the world anymore. In fact, there's a whole world hidden behind the real world of gay people. And I'm sorry, that was Harry Potter. You're right. How the fuck do you feel now, transphobes? The whole Harry Potter story is about the gay experience and the transphobic experience. Imagine thinking that you're the only one of your kind, you're under the stairs and your people treat you really bad.
Well, I gotta say,
talk about a fucking dunk. Can I drop the mic? Can I do this? Can I do this real quick? It'll make a weird noise. Nobody likes it. It does.
I will say,
but I did just fucking dunk. Did I not?
Hassan Minhaj made a great point about when he was filling in for the Daily Show. He said that he thinks that the problem with J.K. Rowling is she's so rich she has to create problems to make her life interesting. And so he's like, I guarantee you she didn't give a fuck about trans people a few years ago, but she started picking fights because she was bored.
Also,
just like Dilbert, like fucking idiot.
Right, but
well, he was always crazy.
Well,
but
right.
To wrap it up.
Okay, I will, but real quick. Let's from what I understand, she has said herself that her reasoning for having an issue with transphobic people
is biblical.
J.K. Rowling was because of an assault at the hands of a trans, right? Mm-hmm. Is that right?
I don't know if that really happened, but that's what she says.
Right, but that's what she says, right? That's the same thing as like being robbed by like
which, by the way,
that's the same thing as like having a bad relationship with a woman and me swearing off women forever.
I also want to be clear. I want to be clear. I'm not saying that it didn't happen. I'm just saying that's what the story is.
Yeah. No, that's not the important thing. The important thing is that she's saying this. Okay, that's fine, but why do you think because of that one person who assaulted you who happened to be transgender? Doesn't matter if it happened or not. Why do you think that every transgender person is like that?
Yeah, it's a monolith.
That's really stupid.
Yeah.
That is like saying that you saw somebody of a certain like religion or ethnicity or whatever stealing or something, and then you assumed or something like that. It's bullshit, and it's backwards. It's Middle Ages thinking.
It's like, you're a witch.
We're in the 21st fucking century,
But anyway,
people.
just to wrap things up,
Yeah,
because I
thank
didn't want
you.
to talk about J.K.
Yeah.
Rowling. I've talked enough about her.
No, I'm just saying.
Excuse me.
No,
I
it's
know.
a stupid. Yeah.
But what I was just trying to wrap up with the Melonie Mac thing is just like, that this is the reason I latched onto this and wanted to do this episode, because I've been wanting to talk about her for a while, because she is the perfect example of why people are stepping away from the church. This is why people are stepping away from religion, because she is trying to justify bigotry is what it is. She says in the video, and she says this in other videos too, it's like, I don't hate trans people, I don't hate gay people, but this is a, if you ever say but after I don't hate blank, but it's never good. Unless you're talking about a movie.
Also, she can't talk about greasing up your boyfriend's butthole and just going to town. I mean, just, talk about it, Melanie. Why do you have to beat around the bush? Talk about, just...
She's also on a carnivore diet, so it's all meat diet. Maybe the meats get.
I just think the more you talk about
Too
it,
much
the
protein.
more comfortable you are with it. You don't have to feel like so ashamed about saying bad words and stuff. Like, it's just sex. It's just sex. It just happens between two people of the same sex,
Yeah. But
so why is she talking about
Melonie
sexuality
Mac,
when she has a problem saying words like, penis and butthole?
Melonie Mac fucking sucks.
Yeah.
She's a. And again, I am jealous. I am jealous that I could be as talentless as her. And
I like
make
to
money.
think that if we had the money that she did, that we would be good human beings and say, like, you know what? No, we're not going to do this so that we can get paid. But I'm also a human being.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
Let's do it. Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler.